The minds of many Americans following the attack in Chattanooga. Some local servicemen and women have reason to be very concerned. Fox 40's Joe Khalil spoke exclusively to an Army Reservist who says one post here in Sacramento is not well protected from attacks. Joe?
That's right, Tia. Now, his concern is that there are hundreds of Army Reservists every single day. Right here behind me, this is BT Collins. And if you count the Navy and the National Guard post right at the east end of this facility, we're talking about thousands of service members here in this facility every single day. The man that we spoke to didn't want to be identified, but he told us that his concern is it's too easy to get access to these areas. He says not enough security, and he says that he's been pleading with his superiors, even with his Congress members, for months now, trying to get some answers for these problems, and so far he hasn't heard anything back yet. Do you feel safe at BT Collins?
No. There are extremists in every state, in every city.
Even before a gunman killed 5 U.S. Marines at a Chattanooga Army Recruiting Center, this reservist, who wished to remain anonymous for fear of repercussion with the Army, said he felt vulnerable to an attack here at BT Collins in Sacramento. You saw what happened in Tennessee. When you watch what's going on there, what's going through your mind?
The exact same thing could happen here.
He says the problem starts right at the gate. This security fence is often left unguarded and wide open. It's supposed to close, but it's been broken, he says, for nearly 5 years.
There's no means of communication if something did happen, no way for soldiers to protect themselves in the case that they were confronted by an armed individual.
That's because he says it's illegal for them to carry firearms on base.
You know, there's limits to what we can do as a standalone facility.
Army Major Jeremy Bukovchik works as a commandant at BT Collins. He acknowledged they've had security issues, but says it's improving. He says the gate issue was fixed just 1 week ago.
About as safe as we can be, we'll continue to increase security measures as we can.
Bukovchik says random terror checks are done every few weeks, providing an extra security measure. Our reservist doesn't think it's enough to protect the men and women who volunteered to serve our country. And that man that we spoke to isn't the only person with those concerns. We've been here just for some time now. We've seen cars come in and out, and I've spoken with some other people who also didn't want to be on camera but shared and echoed some of those same feelings. Now, the Army major that we talked to in the story tells us that he believes they're doing the best they can do here. He also says that for anybody in the community, if they see anything strange going on around this base or around any Army facility, he says they have a major role to play as well in service member security. If you see anything, call police, and as soon as you can, he says that's a major way they can stop violence on these bases. Reporting live in Sacramento, Joe Khalil, Fox 40 News.
Thanks for that, Joe.